Hello, 871 students. This is just a little welcome and a tutorial for you on some of the communication tools that we're going to be using this semester. So what you're seeing here is the homepage for our course. And so over on the left-hand side here, you will see, yours may look just a little bit different because this is my instructor one, but the main headings will be there. So the main one for you is going to be our content page and the course info Q&A, and then also discussions. And then the one I really want to cover today is a tools one, okay? And so we'll start with the content page first. So as you can see, we have weekly folders set up for you. Mine aren't quite in order. They somehow changed their position, but it'll work for you because I have them set for what is called adaptive release. So every week, the Friday before our week is supposed to start is when this will appear in your content and weekly folders pages. Okay, so we'll just open in week 1 here. Each week what I have set for you is and placed in here is a connection piece. It gives you a little bit of introduction to what we're going to cover this week, and a Bible verse or a picture or something that I have found that I thought tied in well with the topic for the week, and also just perhaps a caring message for you. Each week we have put in here, and it's pretty much the same. I've tried to balance each week as far as the content and the time that is going to be required of you to complete the assignments, to read, to go over, look at videos, that kind of thing. I've developed weekly objectives for you. You may not find this in all of your courses, but in the nurse educator courses, you will find these because we're trying to help you learn how to write them. Then will be your required content. We have, sometimes I have a lecture for you, other times I don't. This being your very first course in the nurse educator program, there are going to be more of the PowerPoint with recorded audio video clips in there, just because there's a lot of things that we need to get out there for you before to build as your foundation before you start exploring other concepts. Down here are important things that I want you to go out and take a look at, and all you have to do is click on them. The things that I've placed in the course, I have chosen very carefully. I ask that you do go out and locate them, and you go through them, please. This gives you a list of what the graded assignments are for this particular week, and our weeks start on Sunday and end on Saturday at midnight. So that is when you will have to cover everything in here. There are active links right here to your drop boxes, to instructions for completing your AACN webinar, the Dropbox for your certificate, those kind of things. Here's your reading and other resources. If you click on that, you'll see that, that I have other things that are all posted for you and that are of interest. Okay, the course info Q&A. You'll see that I have this posted here, the syllabus, the topical outline. In here, if you click on it, you will be able to ask me a question about something on there, and I do check this at least once a week, and if not this first week or two, actually even more. But you also can create a thread in here, and you can ask a question of your peers. And then I also will chime in, and quite often what I'll do is if this is a question on how something is done, I'll just send out an email to all of you and give the answers that way, because not everyone remembers to go in and look here for questions posed and answers from each other or from me. So I found it more effective to actually just go and send you out an email. The other thing here is our prayer and praise. And this is also a place where you can create a thread. If there's something that's on your heart that you need us to help by including you in our prayers on something, if it's personal, give us as much detail as you feel comfortable. Even if it's for family and friends, that's appropriate as well. If there's something that you would like to post in here that's a praise for your peers, for a really great contribution to discussions, or just a pat on the back, which we all need, me too. And otherwise, it's just a connection. If you saw something come across in a text message or out on your Facebook or someplace like that, that really spoke to your heart, I encourage you to copy and paste and put in here for all of us. Now, the other thing is the tools section, and this is what I want to cover here in my remaining time, is how you're going to be able to connect with me on a chat that I've got. It's a video chat set up for the 24th, I believe it is, and it's going to be right in here for you. All you will have to do is click on the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, and it will take you to the sessions that we have, and the one that will appear 15 minutes before the session is scheduled on the 24th at 6 p.m. Will show, and all you'll have to do is click the join room. And then in here I'll show you how we can get things set up. You'll have to have a microphone. If you don't have a webcam, that's fine, but at least we need you to have a microphone. So when you get into this session, it's loading here, and you are automatically invited to this, so it'll look somewhat similar. It'll have your name right here. So I'm the only one in the tutorial in the room right now. So I need to bring this down so that you can see here. These buttons along the bottom, we need you to click on the share audio, and if you have a webcam, to share the video. And then I'm going to have it set that if you want to chime in and say something, that you can click on this and raise your hand, and then I'll see that, and I'll make sure and call upon you. So click on the share the audio. Okay, and so my audio is clicked. You may end up getting a little pop-up box, and it'll ask you, it'll be right up here, and I was hoping it would show, but I guess my microphone's automatically included. But you can actually click on the box, and it looks like it's an Adobe message, and it will ask you to actually click right within that box, and then of course share the video and click on it here. Now, I have opened this 15 minutes ahead of time, and you know what I'm thinking? Maybe I'll open it 30 minutes ahead of time so that you can go in here and get all of this set up and work through all of the issues before we actually start our session. Okay, so that's a little tutorial on how to get to the actual classroom that we're going to have. Okay, so that is the extent of what I wanted to show you, just to give you an idea of what we have in here. I don't typically use the calendar. We do have the virtual reference desk librarian. Karen Nowak is our librarian, so and she's dedicated to the School of Nursing. So if you have a question on how to find an article, how to do a search, and there's a way to contact her and pose a question, and she is a very kind, very caring person, and responds quickly. She is totally dedicated to the embedded librarian, and so it's really wonderful to be able to have her as part of our work here. So the other thing on content is assignment instructions and rubrics, items you would need from your practicum. And then there's also in here the videos that go through. I have some different resources for you here. I want you to actually go out and explore at some point. These are additional resources. Sometimes I have a link, otherwise it's just a copy and paste. And then we have APA and scholarly writing resources for you, and then the NE program orientation. Now, many of you maybe have already watched the videos in the orientation session. Some of you may not. I'm going to click on that here in a second. I'll just pause and okay, now I'm out to the Blackboard homepage, and I wanted to show you where to find the MSN Nurse Educator videos and things. Ignore all this. This is all my teaching responsibilities. Looks a little different than yours. So right here, though, under My Organizations is the Nurse Educator orientation. And so here's the home page for this. You would click on Content. And here is the program orientation, the handbook. We will be updating that soon here, the proposal form in case you need it for future, semesters. Now, here are the different videos. I do encourage you to look through each of these. You can see that we have several topics here for you to look at and cover. So you can see there's different things here for you to watch, and should give you an idea. None of them is terribly long, but all are very important. So please go through these at least once. Okay, so that is all of what I wanted to show you, and if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we should be able to get started on our introduction next week. That'll be fun. All right, take care.